Hello friends, in today's video we are going to be thrifting for spring decor. Thrift shopping is one of the best ways to save money and get seasonal decor. I'm super excited for spring and we are going to be taking a look at some things that we can use inside as well as outside on a porch or in a garden. Don't you guys love it when stores group things together? For instance, the seasonal decor is all together on this front table, specifically Easter decorations. And I just love this because whenever you are looking for those specific pieces or party decorations, these are excellent spots to check out because, again, you are going to save money and be able to find some really cute items for a party. If you are a crafter, don't forget about the thrift store for finding craft supplies. Be sure to turn things over, lift things up, because you never know where they're hiding. I thought this hat box was so beautiful, and you don't always have to use things for what their intentions are. You could use this to organize other things as well, and I just really love those floral prints for spring and summer. This thrift store absolutely has got the goods when it comes to home decor. Check out all of these beautiful teapots and pitchers. Everything is just so bright and cheerful for spring and summer. And of course, amazing prices. Another thing I love about thrift stores are when they do discounts or additional discounts on their items. So a lot of the colored tags that you see have an additional amount taken off. How awesome are these white containers with the cute little wooden spoon? And this was $8.95 for the set of 3. And then with it having a blue tag, it was an additional percentage off at the register. You've always got to check out the glassware section. Not only are you going to find some cool pieces for your kitchen, but with it coming into spring, I'm thinking of craft and DIY projects, reusing things as planters, and there are so many cool garden DIYs for your garden decorations. So instead of buying something brand new, why not make something yourself and reuse and recycle all of these items? I love the warmer, vibrant tones here, and it's a very 70s type of palette, and I love it. Other great things to look for in this section are going to be dishes or platters. These are things that can be used on the table or a counter and can really bring in more of those spring feelings and colors. As I mentioned before, here are the additional percentages off of the prices that are already at thrift store prices, and to then save even more money, it's just a win-win. These are the cutie little home decor items that I, for some reason, just cannot get enough of. I like to dive deeper onto the shelves and get a closer look at them. This one really caught my eye. So beautiful. I love the colors. And while I carried it around with me for a while because I almost bought it, I decided to put it back. I am trying to be more intentional with the things that I buy lately, and while you love something, you don't always need it. And I am a fan of getting things when I want them, but on the other hand, I do try to be conscious of what I'm bringing to my small space. I love the warmth of terracotta. I also love the texture, and I thought this was pretty cool. I think it is for holding a bottle of wine, and how lovely would this be when you are having a party or some guests over to have your bottle of wine just hanging out in. If you're looking to bring in more of a cozy feeling into your home, I would suggest starting with looking for wooden objects, wooden decor pieces, wooden utensils, things that you can use around the house or place around the house to bring in more of that cozy feeling. I really thought that this string bean piece was neat. Do you guys think it was a spoon rest? I'm thinking that's what it was. I thought that divider was really nice also. And how great is this salt and pepper set? And I'm loving the wood tone with the clear. I think that that is a really great combination that would match a lot of different decor styles. How adorable is this little wooden wheelbarrow? It would look so cute displayed with some florals inside or maybe even some colorful Easter eggs all piled up. I really thought that that little wooden side table was very cool looking. I went to give it some closer inspection and actually got the drawer stuck open. I decided to leave that in for you guys because I am human and we do these things, and sometimes, actually most of the time, it's pretty funny. We're heading over now to these shelves that are always filled with tons of home decor knickknacks. I was interested in this piece right here to use out in the garden. As you guys know, I'm looking for some things that I can add out there. Adding things like this to your fence or even some of the garden beds can just add that really nice touch of decoration that you maybe normally wouldn't think of using. I'm always on the hunt for handmade pottery pieces, little baskets, and trinket trays, and these shelves did not disappoint. I absolutely love the idea of using baskets. I use them year round, but especially for spring and adding in plants or florals, really great things to add to your porch or even inside around the house to just bring in that spring cheer. If you guys are into wreaths, the thrift store is an excellent place to look for a bare bones wreath that you can decorate and DIY into whatever you want. But sometimes you will find them just like this, where someone has already done all of the decorating and you just have to hang it up. You never know what you're going to find at the thrift store, and this was something that I had never seen before. I thought that this little piece was interesting and I still don't really know what it was. Hopefully you guys can help me out. What do you think that that little wooden thing is? I didn't end up picking up this wooden cat, but I was thinking painted and sealed, it could look cute out in the garden. Lastly, we're going to be checking out the gardening area, and a lot of thrift stores not only take pots and planters, but tools. So be on the lookout for gardening tools. A lot of them are very gently used, and you can get a great deal on some gardening tools that would normally be pretty pricey. I was really liking the looks of this giant pot, normally $119 from Pike Nursery, and they were selling it for $67 and change. So not really something that I was interested in paying that much for, but you know, it is a massive piece of pottery and those do run to be expensive. So I get it, but it was just not for me. Now, here are the little gardening things that I was talking about. How beautiful are these and how lovely would they look on a fence or even on a back patio hung up? You could also put them in the garden like I like to do. And these just add these little decorative elements that you don't always see out in the garden and can really just add more visual interest besides, of course, your beautiful plants. If you're looking for a timeless, classic pot for your plants, I would go with terracotta. I especially loved the aged look of that one on the left, and these are so cute, and I really may consider going back and getting them if they're still there. I know we're not all into feeding birds, but if you are looking for a dose of happy, a great way to do that is to add some bird feeders around your house. I found another cool little wooden piece that I wasn't quite sure how this would work. It looked like it was for birds to be able to kind of post up on either side, but I was wondering, where would you hang that? Would it be on a tree limb? Not really sure. I would love to know what you guys think. Here's another interesting piece with a very interesting bottom. Not sure how that would work as a planter, so I'm thinking it had to be something else. Love to know again what you think that that was. How lovely is this tin hanging decoration? With each of the 3 little buckets, you could add a ton of florals and really make a nice either wreath or some kind of door hanging decoration. And here's what I'm talking about. You've always got to check all of the aisles and shelves because here are some really excellent tools and for a great price. I think one of the reasons I love thrifting is because I am also into doing craft projects and DIY projects. And to me, going to the thrift store is like opening up your imagination, getting your creative juices flowing, and thinking of what types of projects you can do next. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I enjoyed making it. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time.